Hi, it's Patrice here. I'm in the house again because I usually do these in the car, but I wanted to talk to you today about what's going on now. So, gosh, it's like I forget one part that I'll tell you about is how I've been feeling sad the last 2 days. Actually, I've been crying it up and like crying so bad that like my eyes hurt. They hurt a little bit now, but from all the crying and carrying on, but it's good. And in fact, I wrote a post on that I'm looking up now on Facebook and on Instagram, because I finally got on Instagram. But I wrote a post on both of those about it, and I'm trying to scroll to get it, but it says I love being happy. I'm almost always smiling. If I'm down, I tend to busy myself doing for others because it makes me feel better for a moment. But I'm learning that when the sads arrive, it's best to just welcome them with an open curiosity instead of trying to busy or good girl them away. I am sad and that's okay. And so I've been just kind of like holding myself off as much as possible because I don't want to bother anybody else with my sad, but yeah, I don't have balance in this area at all, so I'm not gonna pretend like I do, okay? So because on one hand I understand that I could give people an opportunity to be there for me, like I like to be there for others. But in one way, even just saying that in the on social media, that was good, And actually, I have gotten like it's been helpful for other people to hear that. Like one person, somebody thanked me for saying that, and someone else said, I truly love, in all caps, love the things you share. You have such a beautiful outlook on life, and it makes me smile and happy to read them. So that's nice. That's nice because a lot of people use Facebook to pretend, to flex, as they say, and show this like glorious side of life, and like, oh, I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm going to this place and that place and look at it and look at how good my life is, and and that's okay, but that's not always real. And it's certainly not the full picture. I am absolutely in love with positive psychology. And one of the things that I love about positive psychology is that it doesn't pretend that the little baby was coming, but it doesn't pretend that life is great, glamorous, glorious, and happy all the time. So it's just, I love that area. I think if I were to get a master's in something, it might be positive psychology. I'm just thinking about, I don't know why I did a little dance here, but oh, they got a baby again. He's gonna make his way. That little boy is determined. So he's smiling at us. Look, say hi.
Hi.
Oh, he said it too. Yeah. So he's coming to nurse, and you're messing with my mic. Okay. Hold on. Let's figure this out, bud. Let me put my mic up here. That way that is there. And y'all can't see my breast all out because maybe you can. No? Okay. So, because he's like, I'm coming for my milk. And that's just that. So anyway, yeah, and so this is nursing a toddler. Jesus. You see all this movement and gymnastics. And I'm trying to like keep everything out of the camera. And he got yeah. So, okay, Jonna. So I'm thinking about what else it was I wanted to tell you about.
Hi.
Okay, get Jonna.
Hi.
No, because he gonna press the buttons.
Mama.
Yeah, I know. That's Mama. So, here. Okay. So, all right, let's fix the camera back. What was it that I was gonna talk to you about? Darn. Hold on, give me a moment. Let me think. Okay. So I remember now. I had to pause for a moment. I'm so glad for that feature because I learned that all cell phones don't have that. So the thing that I wanted to tell you about is I've realized that everything is such a like so I learned that I judge myself for my feelings. I don't even have to act on those feelings, but I just will judge, because I had the feelings to begin with. So, okay. Because I'm like, how do I share this? All right. Well, I'll just be vague. So, somebody in my circle was really the baby's coming back again. So, because he come running like top speed, like
Come here, come play.
it's a game for him.
But
So somebody in my circle was very Jonna.
Come
Jonna, a little later. Watch your face though. But someone in my circle was having a phase or something where they were being very annoying, right? And I feel, because like I always talk about, the connection is very important to me. So if I don't want to sever a connection with the person, I don't have to always say what I feel. I don't always have to say what I think, because people are more important, than me telling it like it is and putting it out there and, that whole thing and whatever else people like to say when they're just being brutal. So, I never said anything to this person about like, hey, you're being very annoying right now, because it wasn't detrimental. It wasn't hurtful. It was just annoying. They were just being annoying. And I realized eventually that others were being annoyed by this person too. And when the others mentioned that, oh man, this person is so annoying these days, I was like, oh, you feel that too? It's not just me? Because it's always me. It's always me, I always want to come down on myself and all. So I said, oh my gosh, you feel that way too? And they're like, yeah, it's not just you. And so I was like, okay. So I felt a little better. But again, in my interactions with this person, I never let on to the person that they were annoying to me. If I felt particularly annoyed and had to interact with them, I would take a breath and I would respond to them in a way that just conveyed just love and because the person is important to me, So I wouldn't behave like that. But internally, I was judging myself for feeling like that at all. And it was as if I did snap at the person and act ugly with the person and, that kind of thing. And so one day I just said to the person, and probably several days, I said to the person, I was like, you know what? If I ever hurt your feelings, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry for being kind of abrupt or, just mean to you. I don't want to be mean to you. And the person looked at me like, what are you talking about? You're not mean to me. You've not been mean to me, and you've not been abrupt with me. And I was confused because I'm looking at them like, yes, I have. I don't know why you don't remember this, but, and the fact was I hadn't acted that way with the person. I just felt annoyed with them. And so I was judging myself based on what I was feeling and not acting out of. And I realized I do that. And I'm trying to change it around. All these different voices and that I'm hearing that sound like schizophrenia, but anyway, that's not what I mean. But just the conditioning that I grew up with is such that I don't need my mother here to say these words to me. I don't need her here to be abusive at all, because it's in there. Like, she is like put all these ideas and thoughts in there. Like this week, my one of my coaches gave me an assignment. I cannot say that I'm selfish this week at all. Like, as soon as I start feeling like I'm being selfish, she's like, nope, nip that in the bud. And she said, now, of course, we all have moments where we can be selfish, but you are tipped over so far in the inner critic, you know, is just ridiculous with you there, where like, when I prepared meat for my family, and or I took out meat for to be cooked for them, and I don't eat meat, and I thought to myself, okay, I haven't planned anything, I don't have anything on hand to eat because I only eat fish. I did not I hadn't had anything planned, and I was hungry, so I was like, well, I'm gonna go and try this seafood place and eat there. And I brought home food and shared it with them and everything, but I thought that I was selfish for doing that. And like, just so many things that it's not selfish, but I think it is, because it's me. Now, if it was somebody else, I'd be like, oh no, go do. And you know, and my family is lovely in that they are so supportive. They're like, oh, go have fun, you know, whatever. But it's me. I'm the one who is like, you know, oh, I'm being so selfish, I'm so rude, but these are all things that I've been told and taught growing up. So it's in there. So I'm working on all those things, and what I'm doing is I'm looking at the messages that I'm receiving that aren't even like my mother's voice anymore, because it sounds like me, but it stems from her. But I'm looking at that, and I'm like, okay, would I say that to you? Would I say that to one of my daughters or my sons or a friend or anybody? And the answer is always no. And it's like incredulously no. Like, why would I say that to anybody? And so I turn that back on myself, and I say, you know, you don't deserve that, you know? So I'm really examining that, and just like allowing myself to feel whatever comes, like how I said in this post, that I was gonna just welcome with open curiosity whatever feelings come and allow it to be, and it passes. You know, it don't just stay. Because there's a difference between doing that and like ruminating and, you know, getting stuck and then sinking into depression and, you know, all that. So I'm not talking about doing that, but just I'm learning how to process my feelings, because I truly did not know how, and I didn't because I wasn't allowed them, you know. So it's the whole thing of old habits, you know, dying hard. So I'm really learning to not allow those judgments to just take root, and nip them in the bud, and flip it and do better by myself and love myself more. And I'm getting there slowly but surely. I'm getting there. And I have a few things that I want to do now, and it's kind of annoying because there's a class that I really want to do. It's a beta group, and I want to do it, but it, you know, of course, costs, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it, and so that's annoying. And I have to admit, I think, hold on, baby. I think that it's annoying to me that I have to do these things, because I'm like, man, like, I could be using my money to do something fun. I could be using money to just do anything else, but I'm using it to recover from abuse at the hands of my mother. I'm like, she should be paying for this crap, you know? And so, you know, it's funky. But yeah, so that'll be it for this video, and just, yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll end it here and see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.